Alright, so these are blackberry leaves. So they have a very tough kind of skin. Look at the small one. It's small. They do have thorns. They do have thorns. So blackberry leaves are they have really good vitamins and nutrients in it. I'm not sure about nutrients, but vitamins and minerals in it that helps with like inflammation and a bunch of other different things. I can't think off my head right now, but one thing that I've used it for and I've seen it work when I used it, I had menstrual pain. Like I had some menstrual cramps some days, and then so when I'll take it, I noticed that it eases the pain. So it's kind of like taking for me what it felt like is if I would have taken pain medication, because not like it eased it for a long while, but I had to take it again if I had another pain. So it's like when you take medication and it wears off eventually. So I think when I took it, it was like the afternoon. Anyways, it's kind of like taking the medication. That's what it felt like, because the pain was gone for a long time, and it was easy. Maybe it was like the next day I had to take it again, but it eases menstrual cramps the way I've used it. And there are other benefits too. Like they said for pregnancy, it's a good thing to drink as a tea or whichever way you consume it safely, or cooking it or whatever. But for pregnancy, at least wait till later in your pregnancy, like your third trimester. This is what's said, and what I've heard, what a friend of mine said that she did, because she drank the tea for the red raspberry. Anyways, for the red raspberry leaf, she drank the red raspberry leaf tea when she was later in her pregnancy, and it helped with delivery, like on time, expected time, But so it's it's good for uterine health. There are other things about uterine health that it's good for, but this is it. It has thorns. This particular one, I don't think all of them. This is a blackberry leaf. I don't think they all have thorns, but this one just so happens to. So it's very thick, and even the leaf, the back of it here, has some thorns in here. So yeah, you definitely have to wear gloves and something to cut it. You can try, but it's really definitely gonna poke you because it has a lot of spikes. But this is it. The back has this powdery. It looks whitish, but it's like the whitish green color, a chalky white green. Yeah, but so it's good for menstrual pain, for your uterine health, and for if you have heavy flow, I guess to control the flow. If you don't want to bleed so much, it helps to reduce heavy flow. I think I mainly just take it for the pain, because the heavy flow, yes, I would like to stop it, but it's not too heavy for me. Maybe if it's extremely heavy for you, then yes, but for me it's not. So I don't mind it if there's no pain, because to me, I guess from what I've learned, that the flow is a cleansing method that the body is doing. It's cleansing itself. So I'll let that happen. But if it's just painful, I'm gonna take it, because I don't want the pain is I don't want to be in pain, but I do want to cleanse. So we'll keep cleansing, but the pain, I will take it. It worked for me. So give it a try. The way I did it was what did I do? I would just honestly, okay, the way I did it is I had crushed, I dried this actually. I dried it, but then crush it or chop it up. So the way I'll do it is I'll crush it or chop it up, and carefully. And then I also have others that's not the spiky ones, so that's actually what I use. So with those, I just like crush it up. So some kind of way, just like crush it up and then put it in the pot. I honestly just put it in the pot with the water filled in, and then like I'll heat up the water on high. I'll look at it on high until it gets hot. Basically, I try to speed up the heating process and then slow it down real quick. Unless, let's say, if I get the water that's like already hot already from like the fountain, you know, the water dispenser. If it's hot, sometimes I'll just like put that hot water on the dry leaf in the pot, and then I'll just automatically put the stove on cool. So that's probably the easiest way if you have that access to the preheat water, or if it's water that you already heated up in your your water kettle, you know. So warm it up, pour it over to the pot, and just put it on low for a little while, because since it's like a heavier, thicker one, you want to draw it out, whatever the green is. I like to see the green. It's not a strong green, but it's a very light green. So I like to kind of see it. So I put it on very low. Depending on your stove, your low might be a bit high. So try to put it as low as possible if it's already hot. But if it's not, anyways, I'm talking too much. After you get it heated up, you just want to like get it like to warm up, but you don't want to overcook it. So turn it off maybe like after let's say for 5 minutes, and then turn it off, and then you can just strain it there and then drink. And you can still just, I think, add more water to let it sit longer, and it'll keep steeping. But at the end of the day, for me, I think it is effective to actually chew on the leaves and consume it. So with the one that I had not having on spikes, it was easy to do that. So with these, I imagine that you definitely have to either get it in. Be careful with these if you have the thorns there. So do your best not to have the thorns there, whether you dry it and then make it a powder, or you completely just like blended it where the thorns are gone. That could be a good idea. Blend it. Yep. And then after you do that, then you strain it. Strain. Wait, I already said it. You strain it and then you drink it, but then chew on the leaves. If you have the one that's thornless, just I don't strain it when it's thornless. I just let it sit there for a long time until I'm done, and then I'll chew on the rest. But what I'm gonna start doing, which I just did this morning, is to at least strain the first cup so I can enjoy it, plant free, and then maybe I'll keep straining it until the very end. Why am I making myself not enjoy my tea? Dang, okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep straining it each and every time. I deserve nice, clear tea. Because I like the taste. It's just the leaves, be getting on my nerves. Not this one by itself, just particular blends that I make. Anyways, that's it, that's all. Drink tea for yourself and your period. 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 Drink tea for the period. Period. Tea. Period. Period. Tea. Period. Okay. Bye.